Hey guys, I'm in the kitchen today. I've decided to get back on the plan that worked for me for my weight loss, and that was it's called Ideal Protein. I was just drawing a blank. Anyway, Ideal Protein, and so I'm pre-making my meals. Being a truck driver, it's just so easy to grab the quick and goes, and I have paid the price of doing that in the last couple months. I've gained quite a few pounds, and I can't. It's hard getting in and out of the truck. Um, doing the doors and stuff for the trailers. It's just hard to feel confined in the body and locked up in your body. So I just said, and actually, first of all, I was on Facebook the other day, and you know how they give you your memories. Well, 8 years ago, when I did the plan, I can't believe it's been 8 years. That's crazy. But 8 years ago, at the time, I had lost 75 pounds. And I still had, according to the memory, I still had 20 pounds to go or 28 pounds to go or something. And just looking at her, and I looked at her and I said, "Who are you? Where did you go?" And that really, yeah, it struck a chord because I lost that girl that was so on fire with her health and making sure that she was going to beat this, what I've always called a demon. Anyway, beat this battle, and I'm going to do it again anyway. So when I looked at the picture of me and my post and saw her, and it looked like I just came back from a walk. Some of you don't know, but I used to, in my area, there's some really nice hills and stuff like that, and just beautiful scenery of God's creation. And I enjoyed doing that, walking around and just having my quiet time with the Lord during my walks, and I really enjoyed it. So I would walk, and it accumulated 5 miles. So I did that. It took me a bit to get to that, but still, at that point in that post, I was doing the 5 miles, and I was doing that twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Now, with driving, I won't be able to do 2 times, but I do want to get at least 3 or 4 times a week of coming home and doing my walk and going to bed. So I'm going to do my best to stay focused on that. So right now, like I said, I'm pre-prepping some of my meals. I'm trying to find the best recipes in Geneva's cookbook that will be kind of like a grab and go for me to put in my lunch pail, and then easy to eat while I'm working. So it's just going to be quick and easy, and so I'm looking throughout the book. I've got quite a few items out of the freezer. I've got to get a lot of the vegetables that I grew last year, or actually the year before. There's still vegetables that I grew the year before in the freezer. And anyway, I have taken a lot of the vegetables and stuff out of the freezer so I could just really go ahead and meal prep. I've got some boiled eggs too, so I'm going to have those as some protein for the day. But so far I've made a cauliflower roasted pepper soup, which is, I love that even without being on the plan. And this stuffed pepper soup that I just made, really good. So I do got a messy kitchen going on. That's not messy. It's cooking. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing here in the kitchen. Some of you don't know that when I was on the plan, that was my max weight. I had lost 75 pounds. It did take me quite a while. It took me 16 months to get that off, but that's how committed and convicted I was. And I was one track mind. Nothing was interfering with my goal. And I want to know, I want to get back to her. I want to find her again. So anyway, I lost the 75 pounds, and within 3 months, literally 3 months of getting back into carbs, I gained it all back and more. And I couldn't believe that it was that easy and that quick. And what threw me off? Like I still can't. I'm still trying to think, what was it that threw me off? How was I so committed before at that time? And then take a bite of potatoes for Christmas dinner, and it turned into just a total blow up, I guess, of carbs. And one thing I did kind of figure out, is once you get more carbs into you, it's like a drug. You literally are like, your body's like, hey, I remember these, and stores them. And that's what was going on. Life happens too. There was some things that were happening in the family that obviously I'm not going to talk about, but it just threw me for a loop, I guess. And so got to get back to that girl, and this is the only way that I'm going to be able to succeed, is to meal prep. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what I was doing in the kitchen.